Good morning, children, and welcome to the last chapter of our EVS book. The name of the chapter is Textiles, as you can see on the screen. Children, name the different types of clothes that you wear during summer, winter, and monsoon. What is the traditional dress of men and women of your state? Let us explore such questions and find out about these subtopics. How are clothes made? Color mixing, making materials color fast, designs and patterns, diversity and types of clothing. Children, earlier humans led a wild life. They did not know how to make clothes. So they discovered and just covered their body with animal skin, the bark of trees, and some long leaves. They discovered that the wool of sheep could be used to keep them warm in winters. Over the long period, humans learned to make clothes from fibers such as cotton, silk, jute, and wool. So let me share my screen and show you some pictures in your textbook. You can see silkworm that gives us silk. You can see the cotton plant that gives us cotton fiber. Man who used to wear worn leaves and early humans. Sheep whose wool was used to keep us warm. We will now discuss how clothes were made. Clothes are made from different materials or fibers. These materials are used to make the cloth using methods like weaving and knitting. Did you know that 30,000 years ago, the people made simple needles out of animals' bones? Weaving involves lacing horizontal and vertical threads together, and this is done on a frame in a loom. Knitting is the process of making clothes from wool. It can be done by hand using two knitting needles. You must have seen sometimes you can do knitting using machine as well. So if you can see in your book, you will be able to see pictures that show, a woman knitting, and you can see this as a machine used for weaving. Let us continue. Color mixing. This is a very interesting topic. Did you know that basically there are only three primary colors? And these colors are red, yellow, and blue. All other colors can be obtained by making a suitable combination of these three colors. Secondary colors are formed by mixing primary colors in different amounts. After you weave a cloth, you dye it in its different shades. So how are these shades made? For example, you can mix red and yellow to get orange. You can mix blue and yellow to get green. You mix red and blue to get magenta color. You can mix red and green to get brown. Orange and blue will give you light brown color. Did you know that the first colors used to dye cloth were taken from plants and animals? Yellow came from flowers such as saffron and marigold. Brown came from cuttlefish. Green came from mosses, and browns and blacks from the barks of trees. Making materials color fast. Color usually does not run from cloth. Some kinds of colors do run from cloth, and we should take care to wash these clothes separately so that they do not stain other clothes. While buying clothes, remember to check whether the material is color fast. This means that the color will not run from these clothes. Here is a useful tip for protecting your artwork and making them color very fast. What you can do is to make your artwork color fast, get some alum or fitkari and mix it with warm water. Soak your cloth sample in this solution before carrying out your tie and dye activity. Not only will this make your sample color fast, it will also make it color brighter. Designs and pattern. I would like to show you this lovely design in your book, which is called tie and dye. You can see this picture here. We like to wear clothes, um, having interesting designs and patterns. Designs can be woven into cloth by using threads of different colors on a loom. Some ways to make designs or patterns on cloth are as follows. सबसे पहले you have tie and dye. In this method, cloth is tied into knots with a thread that has been rubbed with wax. The cloth is then dyed and dried. A beautiful pattern is formed because where wax is there, the color will not come. Rajasthan is famous for its tie and dye saris and dupattas. Then you have kalamkari. As the name suggests, designs are painted on the cloth with a special type of kalam or pen. Bihar is very well known for kalamkari. Wooden blocks are carved with different designs to do block printing. These blocks are dipped in color and then printed on the cloth. Then you have embroideries. Jal work of Jammu and Kashmir, Fulkari of Punjab, and Kantha work of West Bengal are different kinds of embroidery which are famous all over the world. You can see these lovely pictures in your book. The Jal work, the Fulkari, the Kantha work, and you can see Kalamkari and block paint printing also. Lovely, isn't it? Let us discuss about diversity in different types of clothing. Today, people wear a variety of clothes of different materials, colors, and designs. The main factors that determine what people wear are the fashion, the amount of money they spend, the culture, their tradition, the climate of the place. These are the factors that influence the kind of clothes that people wear. In cities, Western dresses are popular among men and women. India is a very big country. People living in villages generally wear traditional clothes. Each state in India, as you already must be knowing, has a typical pattern and style of clothes worn by men and women. Clothes can be worn in different ways, either stitched or unstitched. People can use stitched clothes to wrap and drape themselves. Sari, lungi, dhoti, dupatta, turbans, and shawls are examples of unstitched clothes. Let us go on a tour and see the different costumes belonging to the different states of India. It's beautiful right here in your book. You can see Maharashtra, Gujarat, Punjab, West Bengal. You can see that even though they are wearing saris, the style of wearing saris is different. Even if men are in dhoti, kurta, kurta pajama, the styles can be different. Turbans are of different types, caps are of different types. Kashmir, Assam, Kerala, Tamil Nadu. It's beautiful. There's a table given in your book which explains which type of dress is worn by men and women. In Maharashtra, you have lavani and dhoti with Gandhi topi. In Kashmir, you have Firan with salwar and chunni. Men wear Pathani shirt and salwar. In Tamil Nadu, you have Pavda, a sari worn with a blouse, and Mundu is a type of lungi worn with a shirt. In Punjab, salwar kameez is worn with a dupatta, while men wear kurta with dhoti and turban. In Gujarat, sari is worn with a choli, and men wear angrakha kurti with dhoti or churidar pajami. In Assam, you can see women wearing mekla chadar with a blouse, and men wearing dhoti and jacket. Children, let us quickly recall what we have read in this chapter. Early humans led a wild life. They did not know that how to make clothes. Clothes can be worn in different ways, either stitched or unstitched. A cloth is made from fiber either by knitting or weaving. Many clothes are colored. Red, yellow, and blue are primary colors. Tie and dye, kalamkari, block printing and embroidery are some methods of making patterns on clothes. People wear different kinds of clothes depending on the climate of the place, the culture and tradition, the amount of money they spend, and the prevalent fashion. We've had a wonderful journey going through the entire syllabus of Class 3 EVS. This was chapter number 21 on textiles, and we come to the end of the curriculum of EVS prescribed for Class 3. We hope you enjoyed the journey of our EVS lessons. Goodbye and have a great day.